Okay guys, here's the screencast for Monday the 21st in US Lit. Um, we started today looking briefly at the assignment sheet for the week ahead, which just shows us that we're going to be headed through to transcendentalists here. We got Thoreau that we talked about today. We talked about the works cited page as well. For Tuesday you have your rhetorical analysis rough draft due. And we'll be talking about Margaret Fuller, the Fireside Poets, or who we will discuss on Wednesday. And don't forget the grammar assignment for that day. And then on Thursday, we will talk about Washington Irving and his short story, The Devil and Tom Walker, as we continue to try and finish up the rhetorical analysis essay, which is in theory due on Friday. That's where we're headed this week. And so we kind of started just by kind of outlining that. The works cited page, if you scroll down to the rhetorical analysis essay portion of the classroom, what I did here was there's a copy for each of you, I think, or at least something that you can copy. And you're going to find that I have a works cited page for, if you're doing one of the texts that we've talked about in class, the entries are right here for you. I got the information from the Purdue OWL, and here's the URL if you need to go look up a different citation. But if you're dealing with either the Equiano, the Henry, or the Mooney text, How the World Was Made, these are the citations here. It's simply last name, comma, first name, period, the title of the text, the name of the anthology is what we were after. Here's the publisher of the anthology, McGraw-Hill, in 2009, and then the page range is connected to the actual text that we were looking at. If you dealt with an online text, it's going to be something a little bit different, and the Purdue OWL is your best resource for that. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, this is all formatted correctly. It's worth reminding you guys, it's a reverse indentation where the first line is flush to the left and every other line is indented 1/2 inch. It's all double spaced and it's in alphabetical order if you have more than one entry. After that, we dealt with Thoreau. We spent the majority of class actually dealing with Thoreau, which is in the Romanticism unit. There was a reading quiz here, which you can log into and take if you missed that. And then beneath, or I guess up here, it's the Emerson and Thoreau compare and contrast document, which we tried to fill in yesterday. And it basically says, considering these three main ideas of transcendentalism, the notion of nonconformity or reliance on oneself or individuality, the notion of having a really optimized or idealized view of humankind and their views of nature, what similarities, what differences can we find here between these men? And so we found quotes for each of these boxes, and we basically then tried to funnel it down here to see they're very, very similar in the way they think, and yet the way they acted, the way that they put it to use, I use the phrase the rubber meeting the road. They were very, very different in what they did there. So that was Monday. I'm sorry you missed it. Have a great day.